And welcome back, guys, to Turn-Based Chronicles. Now, what is Turn-Based Chronicles? Well, it is a point that I want to, show off that today people just tend to forget their own lovely games that they loved long time ago in a galaxy far away. If they're not overly too popular, that is. So this series as a whole is just an homage to these beautiful games that have barely any videos on YouTube, and that's the entire thing. The entire my point of when I started LPing anything was my first LP was I forgot the name of it. Neverwinter Nights 2. That was because nobody ever did a lengthy LP of that when I started at all. So it was usually up to 5 to 6 videos or something like that. Mind you, mine lasted like 30 maybe. I have no idea. I didn't ever finish it. I mean, it was my first LP. So all in all, all of this is just all of that also was just a massive homage to games that I believe that should have always been on YouTube in massive amounts of videos and in nice amounts of show off in terms that you will in-depth show off the game. So today what I'm doing with this series is it's not an LP series, man. It's just me showing off and giving an homage to amazing games out there that we have no videos about at all. Mind you, I will try multiplayer videos to make for this game, for Disciples, maybe. I mean, I'm gonna try. That doesn't mean that it's gonna happen, but I will try, because that is the entire point here. Just to show you people that these games should never be forgotten at all. I mean, I don't know why people just so obsessed about only one type of turn-based fantasy or whatever game they like and forget about the others. It's like these games never exist for them. So it doesn't matter for, that's okay for them, not okay for me. So I'm gonna just show this off as in best of my abilities and hope it works. Well, as long as YouTube is there, this will be here. So for you to watch and say like, okay, there was at least amount of videos for you in like from 5 years from this moment on. You will have these videos if people don't do any of these videos later on. If they again totally forget about Age of Wonders, totally forget about Heroes 4 or Disciples 1 and 2, or just don't give a damn. And that's the entire just point for me to share it with you. And of course it's gonna be in depth as much as I can give you in depth, and of course with as much love I can give to these games. Again, most of these games I'm doing are actually always blind, so this is also blind as much as possible, because again, I was never a fan of turn-based strategy games at all. I've seen people play Heroes 3 and 2 long time ago when I actually was getting my first computer, and I was like, that looks nice, but I was not amazed by it. I was more into the shooter category back then, Doom and all the Quake and Quake 1, Quake 2, Half-Life, I was not interested in turn-based. And of course, as years go, you go into the RTS. Of course, my first RTS was Warcraft 1, and then the main one became Command and Conquer #1, that is Tiberian Dawn. And I just loved playing as GDI. I remember Humvees and all, but it doesn't matter. That's not the point of here. Anyway, we're playing Shadow Realms. I think it's Shadow Realms, Shadow Demons thingies. Doesn't matter. We're playing this Frosting, but we're fighting the Shadow Demons. We're playing Age of Wonders, Shadow Magic. Yeah, that's how it's called. Shadow Magic. So we're gonna continue on from the last time, and I was about to end the turn, but not really. I made a beautiful icy trail with my Frost Witch. Again, just to cross this with Laladria, so I can combine these armies and attack the Orcish encampment here, or the Orc massive city that they actually took from me, that is. So that's okay. That's gonna happen in the next turn probably, but not really. So let's see. I think I have a few more stuff that I want to move. Yes, I have my Zephyr Bird that of course I'm exploring to find more construction items to build any new stuff in my cities. Now I'm of course thinking maybe here, but as you can see, it's a barren wasteland there that is just huge amount of ice and nothing else. Of course, also I'm gonna just do the same thing I've been doing from the very beginning of the game, and maybe not this time. I'm gonna probably lose that Zephyr Bird, so I'm gonna spam another Zephyr Bird because I'm a boss. Now I have added haste and have added, of course, I have the Golden Age and haste domain. So I have the two global spells that will work in my domain only, of course. The haste, of course, gives us an advantage, I think, in movement points in our domain, and of course, a golden thingy, that is the Golden Age. As you can see, increases the income of all cities in your domain. So it's good stuff. We have like huge amount of cities now, as you can see yourself here. The Hatta. We have the Siren City that is now has the main power over because we've taken the magic relay. So that implies also on it. As long as I think we have a production resource that is not production resource, the research or just merchandise that is research or whatever you're gonna call the damnable thing. When you have here like produce merchandise that is increases income. So if I think only when that is actually in effect will it give us an advantage in how much money we're earning. But that's okay nonetheless. We have again massive army here that I'm wanting to utilize that army to attack the Shadow Demons here. We are at war with the Shadow Demons after all. We have two massive armies, the Siren City and the Hatta, with my beautiful frostlings here. We have the first frost cannon here and two monks that will heal my units. Now these are shard throwers, so there are no melee units in this position. That's okay because there are only two shadow spawns, and of course there are larvas that will be able to kill easily, I think at least. I have some prospectors, I have some lightning catchers. They're all veterans because we have built a Shrine of War, something like that, that gives us an immediate veteran status, and all units built there. Now what I'm gonna do here is move this and try to combine these armies so they can attack this, because we have no Frozen Witch here, right? Which I will build here, you know, like have at least two Frozen Witches. I'm also building here a Champions Guild in this the Hatta that is. And I'm gonna build a few Frozen Witches themselves. You can see they can build roads for us. I mean, over the any part, well, especially of course over rivers, seas. As you can see here, we can easily pass with our stuff. Of course, after some time it dissipates, like here, as you can see. We almost lost that one unit of well, raiders, that is. So yeah, I mean, it's an amazing game. I adore Age of Wonders. I've always said that Age of Wonders is my favorite turn-based fantasy game, because just the amount of stuff you can do in this game with the magic system alone is just mind-blowing. It feels always refreshing and has like 58 races to choose from. I'm lying. I have no idea how many races there are actually. I forgot, but there are a massive amount of races, at least 68. So yeah, what I'm gonna do also here is help my buddies, Archons, build them a road here so they can move towards the Orcs and maybe capture them city and get not, you know, like Archons are being bitches. They're not doing anything. They're massing their troops in their own towns here near their borders, but not attacking. That's a big fail for my allied AI, because I have to do everything myself, and then they're like all like, oh well, you're retaking too much, you're being a dick, you know, like, come on. Oh yes, we also have to move this boat full of men, and my hero Kaskar, and level him up a little bit. We're gonna attack this independent party that is standing upon a most beautiful thing, that is the production resource. Well, we'll immediately take, hopefully we'll take, I think I have enough. I have 30 casting points. That's like 2 magic fists. Yes, I will be able to ruin their lives probably. Plus I have the Frozen Witch. She will be able to manual combat. She will be able to freeze the target that attacks us, so that's gonna be okay. This first time encountering their archers, mind you, and their, of course, horsemen. Cavalry, others we know. As long as they don't have that one shade, that's okay. And also the spearman unit, I think this is like 2 times. Well, this actually, we have 3 new units that we have never seen before, I think. That's the horseman, the executioner. We have a night guard, looks menacing, and of course the archer, which is just an archer. And of course you can always see what their skills are, what their awesome stuff is. Cave crawling, magic strike really bestows magic damage upon the unit's attacks. Nice stuff for you, I guess. Poison protection, okay. Fast first strike, that is. Okay, initial strike in melee combat. Okay, polearm. Oh, attack adds a 3 attack plus 3 damage to melee strikes against mountain and flying enemies. So this is gonna be definitely, because again he's a spearman, I guess he does well against against horse people. Good for him. The executioner. As you can see here, we have the attack, increase the unit's chance of hitting enemies with melee strike. So 9, 7 is the damage, 7 defense, physical and magical, and 16 health. All in all, I'm gonna be worried about him, and of course the Night Guard for the moment, mostly because of my Wolf Riders. So let's first and foremost drop our nukes. The magic, we have the Winds of Fury. It causes, throws the target about randomly. It costs 10 mana, or I'm gonna go with Magic Fist. That I know that it works actually, so I'm gonna go Magic Fist on him. Cause I'm awesome. I can do it only once at the moment. Next time it's gonna be better. And we see Kaskar has the, again this is XP, so it's 4750 is gonna get level. Excellent for him. He cannot cast Magic Fist, but he can cast Winds of Fury. So we're gonna utilize Winds of Fury on you and see how that actually goes. This is our, whoa. Oh, it misses him really, like he really jumped, but that's okay. He's not far away from our units, but not that much. He will still have the ability to attack. His 24 movement point, he will reach one of our soldiers here. Of course, they have the warrior, the classic warrior that we also have, the raider. Now raider against these guys. I'm gonna immediately use the shot thrower, because up close shot throwers are menacingly awesome and strong. Okay, this time around they missed a lot, but they are menacingly strong and awesome. Shot thrower. I have too many shot throwers in this army, to be honest. Okay, at least some damage. Yeah, shot throwers from afar, totally not worth it. Up close, they're good. And it would seem that we're totally wasting our stuff here. Didn't do much damage at all upon our enemies. Sadly, I was hoping at least that Winds of Fury would do something, but that's okay. That's okay. They're not letting him do anything to us. Let's see how that's actually going. I did not move that one. Oh, yeah. That's always a bad sign. Even I, a mage, cannot do anything against these kind of monstrosities. That's okay. So now Kaskar can't cast any spells, but he will be able to attack up front. And as a hero, he does massive damage. I did not actually move even my Wolf Warrior, so I did allow them to screw us a little bit here. Wow, that Executioner is a boss. I'm gonna attack him and freeze him with the maybe. If I don't miss. Yes, excellent. He's frozen for 1 turn. Oh, 3 rounds. Sorry, 3 rounds. Wow, he's kind of screwed. Frozen Witch is definitely an awesome unit to utilize, and I had no idea. I would hit probably my own unit. As you can see, the circle means that you will probably hit something, be it a unit or maybe a cover, that is the rock, tree or something. So all in all, you might actually kill your own unit with 1 shot. So I'm gonna move him here. Excellent. Maybe lure that archer to shoot at him. Okay, so we have like 1 raider here. Ooh, the raider. The problem with the raider, well, not really much of a problem. Only could hit once. Not good. But I can use Magic Fist again against at least one of these units. So he has 2 health, 8 health, 4 health. His execution is definitely the strongest unit here. So I'm gonna get rid of him immediately. Okay, that's done, and let's see how this is gonna go. Excellent. No, not bad. Okay, missing. Excellent. No, bad. Fudge. And he gained a level, it would seem. Good for him. Good for him. There you go. Should actually utilize my Frost Witch to attack him just to freeze him. Yeah, I see that's bad. Bad decision by me, but that's okay. I'm gonna utilize, of course, Kaskar to gain a level for sure. Excellent. Again, the massive damage. He has 8 damage. That is 9 precision. I'll call this precision because increases the unit's chance of hitting enemies with melee strikes. So I'm gonna do this precision 9, 8. That is 8 damage, 7 armor, 8 magic armor, 20 health points. good stuff for us. Good stuff for us. Let's see how our Frostling does against their archer. Not good. Not good. Okay, almost close. We lost a bunch of units, to be honest. We lost a bunch of units. Cannot cast any more spells. I don't have any more spells. You can see spell casting points. It's only 60. We had 30 at the very beginning of this fight. We did not wait for a turn to get more, but that's okay. We will win anyway. So let's see. We might actually lose someone. No, okay. So I'm gonna use Kaskar, attack him, and finish this off, if nothing else. And missed him. That's okay. He is dead. I'm hoping. Yes, it's done. So we now have another resource. Excellent. Production resource found. Now you can choose production resource in Angranost. Angranost is, again, I like that it immediately shows you this city that it will be built upon. It is the closest city. So you can Wizard Tower 2 increases the main radius around tower with 5 hacks or champions guild, produces best units of town race. I would go with the Champions Guild just for lols, but Wizard Tower 2 is not a bad stuff to have, because again, if we accidentally lose the main town, and plus this is gonna increase the main of our stuff, so we're gonna be even closer to the orc stuff. So I'm choosing between these two, better armies or just a Wizard Tower 2. I see that this is a thing. I don't know what to choose, because the both are good stuff, that is. The town's best units. Man, I think that we get that Wind Riders or Wyvern Riders or whatever they're called, and we get the Mammoth dudes, the Elephant Destroyers. But that is the four Frosting best units, I guess. But Wizard Tower or that, because we already have a Wizard Tower here, I'm gonna go for the Wizard Tower. Okay. Haste Domain, casting, okay, that's done. All in all, the good stuff. All in all, the good stuff. We have taken that production resource. Now, because we only have 4, I'm not gonna attack this. I mean, it says defenses are weak, but I'm worried that those defenses might actually kill us. So, yeah. But I do want item, maybe, that we might get from that. And as you can see, I cannot move. I cannot again move my galley at all, because we are stuck in ice because of the Frost Witch. So we cannot screw there. But that's okay. That's okay. So what I'm gonna do here is send some backup. I'm gonna send some backup, because orcs are not on the move. I hope at least that they're not on the move towards this mainland here, because if they are, we are gonna lose that city. Will be undefended, but I want to be sure that I have a good army for whatever is in the. This is gonna be the first haunted crypt. This is the first first crypt, first dungeon we'll be doing. And a dungeon in the Age of Wonders 2 is completely different from the dungeons in Age of Wonders 1. Quite different. Let's see, raiders, shot throwers. Yeah, and I never go for the snow scraper, because they're the weakest freaking unit, and I have enough money to build. I mean, it's only $5 more, so I'm gonna keep onto the raiders and wolf riders, you know, the good stuff like that, and that's it. Gonna leave it as is. I have enough money for that at least. Our income is massive compared to most probably races, though maybe orcs also have some kind of an advantage there, but who knows. So what I'm gonna do is get towards this location. Now I have to wait a little bit. We got stuck here, and this is a big mess we have made. Unless I utilize her to make a road for us. Yeah, why not? Screw this. We're gonna make a road towards this position with a Frost Witch, and just like, fuck you guys, I'm going home. Okay, more Frost Witches definitely we need. Let's see, did I miss something? Yes, this Zephyr bird. I was running away just in case, because the Efreet are chasing us. And I want to go immediately for that power node just to screw around with the orcs. Orcs are evil and nobody likes them anyway. Again, many races, and of course they're all classical races, classical fantasy, orcs, goblins, hobbits, the halflings, that is. And that's all good and nice and dandy. The thing is, the game also has other kind of races, not just them. You have the shadow demons, the nomads, all the good stuff. Now here is the question: should I attack with this force of might and magic. I mean, they're shot throwers, right? So they might not be the best, but we have the cannon, right? Yeah, yeah, But I'm gonna move them out just for in case. They don't have any boats of theirs, so they're kind of screwed and stuck there. I don't want them to attack any of my villages. I want to be sure that when I move my main armies, I can be sure that they will not reach my positions. Okay. Let's okay, we're building the champions. Get that, excellent. Now I can only hope that my enemy, Shadow Demons, does not move. Though we are not at war with them. Yes, we are. We are at the war with the Shadow Demons. So all in all, if they move and they move past us and capture this, we're kind of fucked. We are kind of fucked. They immediately lost right there. I mean, for that, the Hata. It would be bad, of course, but you know, crap happens. There's another production resource here, guarded by 4 again. The same setup as the last time: the Executioner, the Archer, the Warrior, and of course the Night Guard. I got N here and see how it's gonna go. So Ariani again on the move. She doesn't know what she's doing, so you don't really, you know, she moves a little bit, moves on with her life, and doesn't give a crap what's happening. Definitely disappointed with the AI of my allies. Man, no, quick, yeah, lost anyway. Over the water, it would seem they immediately run away, so yeah, good for us, I guess. Okay, they're recapturing everything. Yeah, okay. Okay, we got, oh, as you can see, what we gain, how many mana, how much gold, 20 unused research points converted to mana. Now what we're gonna change? Tornado. Tornado. This includes tornado upon a target party, hurling some or all members far away to a galaxy far away. That's 3 turns, eh? Recall here instantly brings the hero back to the wizard's side. This is not a bad stuff if, for in case the enemy tries to do something evil against us and, you know, attacks us from behind, but not at this moment. I don't think there is any possibility for them to do that. So first and foremost, let's see the news. The main news: Kaskar has reached level 3. That's exactly what he doesn't have any items. Laladra is the one that is our main hero at the moment. Kaskar was there just for in case. Well, we did summon him, so we're gonna go for damage, resistance, or fire protection. Well, we're not fighting. Well, those Efreets are the fire thingy. That is the fire demons of hell, but I mean, he is a freaking dragon, so I was hoping that he has some kind of like defense against that. Resistance 1, damage +1. I'm gonna go with fire protection at the moment. So let's cast again the Zephyr Bird here. Thankfully, because Ariani, we're in alliance, I can utilize her stuff here. That is her domain power. That is, yeah, domain, to actually just send my stuff around and, you know, again, just do the same thing I was doing since the very freaking beginning, trolling our opponents with Zephyr Birds. As you can see, the Efreet is trying to capture one of the Zephyr Birds here, but that's okay. He can't really do much, and definitely this has been explored by our enemies, and yeah, that was actually explored by the human. But the humans lost it, and of course we have these are actually guards guarding that mine. That would be nice. Make a new settlement here just for the mine's sake, but that would be 30 so far away from us. That would be ridiculous and unneeded. So what shall we cast? We don't need another golden age. So violent storm, haze domain. That's of course we have that already. Alter node, we don't have that. Wait, we don't need that one. Zephyr Bird, I'm gonna leave it as is. We are +42 at the moment, so I'm gonna leave it and see how that's gonna go. Now, first and foremost, let's get rid of the Shadow Demons. Can we even reach them at this? Yes, we can. We can reach them with what we have here. Now, the thing is, I have Shadow Throwers, but the thing is, and a cannon, of course, I have no idea how these monsters actually work. Okay? So of course they're the weak as fudge, but there are many of them, right? They have the spawns that we only fought once, I think. So again, it's a new enemy for us. We don't know their advantages, well, except seeing of course their advantages, but I mean they don't know how they actually act, how good they act in battle. We have some monks for healing, so I will actually utilize them and leave the sirens where they are for now, at least, and just attack these bastards, and that's it. Manual combat. Let's see. First time fighting. This is just a pure archer army. So, and plus we have the main power should help us. 0.60 sadly. So we have to wait a little bit more. And it's not gonna help these guys. So they have the poison attack. As you can see, you're attacking, missing constantly. You can see you can see the lava misses frost cannon. Now finally the frost cannon will frost bowling. Wow, that's actually kind of small radius for a cannon. Wow, sprays ice onto an area in combat. Attack 18, damage 5. Cold. Wow. Okay. As you can see, we have haste. Reduces the cost of each hex moved by 1 movement point to as low as 2 movement points. Ooh. So anyway, so frost bowling, as you can see, I can't do much unless I'm close. So I'm gonna put my healers back. I'm gonna put them here. Open some love. Yeah, like this. No, green. We need green. And I'll be able maybe. As you can see, yeah, I won't be able to touch maybe him. But let's see how this is gonna go. No, we can't because there are no targets. That's okay. Let's do it again. And of course we can because we wasted too much movement points to actually do anything with it, but that's okay. My archers may do some damage. Hopefully they do, because they're like the only unit I actually have in the entire army alongside the monks. Magic bolts. Ooh, actually let's see how this works. Okay, magic bolts missing. Okay, winning. Excellent. Excellent. We have the larvas that we have to take care of, but I think the frost cannon will be perfect for them, especially for them. Okay, attack. Excellent. Massive damage, always a sex for us. Excellent. Okay, only larvas left, so hoping that the enemy will screw itself and come near the frost cannon for the first time to see how they actually work. So good. Can I use magic bolts? Yes, I can. That's actually a far away power, but still misses. We have 4 larvas. Let's see how that's gonna work. Again, we have 0 casting points. Okay, so that's just pure poison, and that's it. I will be able, hopefully, to heal that. Yeah, thankfully they missed most of them except that one. He's poisoned here. Poison 1 turn. Can we heal? Let's see this. This is again first time using healing. Yes, first time we are using healing ever. This is good. Even if he is dead poisoned for 1 turn, he is now healed enough to do whatever he wants to. In your face, douchebag. Oh, 1 more hit probably could have killed him. Frostballing. Yeah, I'm gonna get as close as possible with this cannon and do some damage. And it misses a larva, but that's okay. We were awesome just for a second to see how it works, how it looks. And it looks awesome. It looks a little bit freezing, but it looks awesome. Excellent. There goes one of those poisonous bastards. Missing, that's okay. Does anyone need healing? No, they don't. That's okay. Magic bolts do not do anything. Do not move towards the enemy. Just shoot him from the sides. Again, I love the effects. The funny thing, in Age of Wonders 3, the effects of using spell powers look so retarded and ugly. To be honest, very ugly. Compared to this old game. Okay, that's it for us. Moving on. They are getting close, attacking our one and only thing. That's okay, because they need to be closer for me to utilize the AoE power of this monstrosity. Now I'll be able, maybe. No, I won't. Maybe. Okay, maybe like that. Yeah, I'm missing constantly with the frost cannon. We get to see the frost cannon actually in any kind of action. Lightning weakness. Okay. But that's okay. The cannon is enough strong, but again, larvas do massive damage to this bastard. 10 health points. I mean, that's 8 health points down. Well, if the frost cannon doesn't want to kill any of them, well, at least we're gonna try with our archers. Get close, shoot. Now, as you can see, we were on yellow. There is green, yellow, and red. If we go on to red, you can shoot once. If you have yellow 2 times, and green, of course, all 3 times, all 3 arrows, that is. Yeah, totally missing our targets. Our desired target, that is. That's okay. Missing, nope. Hits Lara for 2 damage. Well, that's nothing impressive, to be honest, but we'll utilize the magic ball and maybe we'll win with our priests. Nope, not even a priest can do anything against a little larva. Thankfully, they have a massive range, but accuracy might diminish heavily because of that. Okay, allow larva. Okay, missing. Thank you. Anyway, it is the end, but we don't have any melee units, so I can only shoot him in the face and hope for the best in that way. And I think that's the end of the larva, and we won there. And fuck off, Shadow Demons, away from my lands of glory. It's ours, not yours. And I'm gonna fall back again to the Hata for at the moment, because I'm gonna again join most of my forces. And again, see, you can see the breakage of the ice. So we need our ice queen as close as possible with Eladria. We don't want to lose them. I don't know what happens if they are beneath the ice. I'm presuming they die. Okay, just for in case, I'm just gonna go around a little bit larger, just for in case. Make a massive secured wall of ice. And we're close enough towards one of our cities. Now, what did I want to do with my wolf? I wanted to do something with him. I think I wanted to ask this persona to join my cause of righteousness. Yes. Now, wolf riders, you can see here, they have a great movement through the woods, so they're perfect for that. And like Yetis have a good movement across mountains only. Again, it's nice to see an advantage of your units, okay? This is just classical movement. As you can see, just regular foot just means they have a movement point. I mean, they can move. That's it. If they have something special near them, like this, that represents the speciality that they can move through forests better or across the mountain. And of course, Witch has the ability to freeze stuff when she moves. So that's totally, again, a unique stuff to this game. Not many games, or actually none of the games that I know, have this kind of ability that utilizes the environment to its own major effect. So what I'm gonna do here is move my Frozen Witch, because she is the ultimate badass. Yes, she is. She's so cute. Like that. Yes, and a little bit close, and we'll be able to transfer our units across and destroy whatever is in this part here. I'm gonna move him just a little bit closer there. Excellent. Okay, and then wait for our reinforcements, attack that, and I don't see any more stuff on this little island. Totally groovy, I say, people. Groovy. We have a recall almost. Excellent. Let's see, Violent Storm. I'm yet to utilize this. I would love to utilize it on the orcs here, but I've noticed at least in when we wanted to cast it on Julia, it didn't work. So I'm gonna try Violent Storm. Only 1 turn, 0 upkeep. Of course, there's just just a 1 charge bonus of awesome against the enemy. Let's see. Okay, we can't move anyone anymore. I think I have some galleys and stuff like that. I'm gonna leave them on guard. That is these that are guarding near the human city. Yeah, we have this. And I'm gonna move him as close as possible to the Shadow Demon's lands. Now, why? The thing is, the Shadow Demon, I want to know their own lands, where their shores exactly are, and how close they are to the Siren City. Siren City is well defended, and I have a feeling that Shadow Demons are the ones losing. Now, I want to go again into diplomacy screen. You see here our relation with certain factions. As you can see, some are good, some are bad, some are ugly, but we are definitely good with the only faction we don't have. Well, we don't have a human faction anymore in this on this map anymore. So Tyrants non-existent, Draconian non-existent, we are Frostling, Elves were okay, but were the ones that first attack us, so fuck them. Halflings non-existent, Dwarfs are non-existent. Well, I guess yes. These are all the races you have in the game, man. There you go. There you go. They're all the races you have in the game. You have the undead. Even the undead are good with us. The funny thing, the Archons are as close as the undead in terms of how much they like us. As you can see, you are a peacekeeper. So this is the relation. When you press there, now we can see actual relations. Okay, so we, of course, we have the information about the archons, and we have seen the relations with us. So the good thing is that we are a peacekeeper. The bad stuff is Ring consists primarily of the races of darkness and twilight. And the thing is, we are a neutral faction. That is, the Frostlings are the neutral faction. So there is always a faction alignment, that system that works. And now, of course, may work bad or good, depending upon our stuff. So we're gonna get that healer. That's a priest, Siren priest. And I think that's it. So let's end this and see how this is gonna go. Again, I am thankful that we have defeated the Julia and the Julian's main peoplensies. That is the elves, and that's a good stuff because I don't have to worry anymore. I've wasted so much against Julia that it was a horrific amount of battles. We lost so many of them, and that's always a bad thing. I mean, so many armies have been lost to Julia and her own evil plans of domination. Now, yeah, I mean, now we can actually pass this, even with the, of course, we have her in the party, so we can pass this entire part easily. Let's see, we have, okay, I think this is enough to finish whatever is in the tombs of their kings or whatever. So I'm gonna fall back with one of our raiders. Let's see the news. Okay, recall hero research, excellent. So let's see, Summoner's Aura Global makes your domain a paralyte for summoned units. Units heal 5 HP each turn and get +4 to resistance. Sadly, I don't have any summoned units. I mean, except if you count, of course, Zephyr, but I'm not using Zephyr, but in my own domain, I'm using it in the enemy domains. So there it goes. So it's useless for me. Air Mastery, Global. Yeah, let's see the skills also. Skills again, you can see stuff here that we are maxed out on research because again, we have enough mana. I don't have to worry about mana at all. So I'm gonna just go with the research summoner. Expander. I wanted an expander because 20% city population growth bonus. That's a nice bonus. A core constructor. This is not the bad stuff. Or casting specialists get even more spells, which are definitely needed. I don't think I need any of these spells at the moment. Air Mastery turns almost to air, increases your domain around them. Actually, this wouldn't be bad, but 9 turns and 50 upkeep. Yeah, I think I need more stuff, like, to be sure that I can have, like, 20%. Okay, let me see. Or unit enchantment spells require 20% less mana cost and 20% less research. Okay, 10% less mana cost for spell casting and reduces required casting. Okay. So I'm gonna use the channeler because that's gonna help us in terms of how much we cast these spells, global spells, especially like Haste Domain. It costs 20 upkeep and 40 upkeep for the Golden Age. Again, I love that I have Golden Age. Maybe I'm not utilizing it correctly, but I like just having it. So I'm gonna keep it as is. Now let's fall back with our troops here into the Hata. For in case if we get gangbanged by the Archons. But as far as I can see, the Archons are in heavy trouble. And yeah, I wanted to see also diplomacy in terms of talking and negotiating with the Archons and maybe get something out of it. Now I can sell again items. This is what I haven't told. It's what they have. I'm not gonna actually get for the items. I want something good. I want an ability to actually force them to attack the enemy. Because I'm tired of just fighting alone here. I was hoping for some kind of alliance combat, beyond something like that. Let's move right and get that Siren hero that we have called a long time ago. Excellent, perfect. We are done. We are done, people. Excellent. Now these are massive armies, and I'm gonna attack that city of the orcs now. That was actually the Dark Elven city. But they have some stuff. They have no heroes guarding this. So they have this domain that is the magical domain. I will need Sapphire Bird for this. Violent Storm ready. Can I cast it? Let's hope we actually damage someone here. Maybe. No, we didn't damage it. We actually say that we damaged, so that was a waste. But I'm gonna call onto the Sapphire Bird here. capture that domain so they can't cast any spells, and that would be nice and helpful for us, of course, because we have no idea what orcs actually have of them spells. Okay, we don't know what their hero actually can cast, and we don't know what their main spells really are. I mean, we know they're death and destruction and rapage, but you know, like, what more do they have? Like, you know, every race has their own specific stuff. There's some stuff are the same, some stuff are different. Okay, let's see the Zephyr bird here. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with. Oh wait, my bad. Blah, blah. Get back, you dirty evil ape. I forgot that the orcs are holding now the human stuff, so I'm gonna retake their stuff here if they're gonna defend there. Actually, I'm gonna just spam the Zephyr bird like nobody's bitch around the enemy. Of course, they are using those ghosts, those magical things, to Efreets to kill our units. But as long as we are in the water, close to water, they will immediately disengage for some unknown reason. Maybe because they're fire, so maybe if they are underwater, they have some specific minuses to that. I have no idea, but doesn't really matter. I can't really move anything anymore, so I'm gonna end this turn. Or maybe no, I have her, of course, but yeah, that's it. I moved my main stuff that I wanted to move. I think if I have forgotten something, well, okay, what can I do? I talk too much, so I forget most stuff. Watchtower captured by someone. Okay, let's see who captured my watchtower, because if they did capture my watchtower, they will die. Yeah, almost every class there, but that's okay. So watchtower captured by some unknown force. We captured it. Sorry, my bad. It just gives me like, okay, you have captured that. It's okay. So I'm gonna quest build Shrine of Water. Let's see that. Oh, a larger reach level of 4. Nice for her spell casting. Now she's our priest also. Priest evil. Holy protection. Reduces all holy damage the unit takes by 50%. Now holy, I would worry if I'm attacking archons or something. So we're not gonna fight them. We're fighting the orcs. The black balls launch a volley of death magic to enemy in combat. That would be nice. Spell casting allows you to cast spells in combat. You only can cast more. So man, I don't know which one to choose. I'm gonna go with the black balls because I have no idea what that does, and of course she is a priest. Man, too many choices, you know, like too many. Should I go for more casting points or for black balls to see the death magic? I'm gonna go for that just to see how it feels. Okay, cast the Zephyr bird somewhere as close as possible to the enemy, that is to the orc territories. Cast it here, right here. I know I wanted to cast for the magic relay, but we're not yet attacking them. So let's see, this is defensive strong dragon's lair. Oh my god, who knows what weapons there are. So you see there's a dragon lair. Of course, we've seen it before long time ago in a galaxy far away, but it's nice to see them for like just like what they are there, you know, like for the first time, and see maybe what kind of dragons maybe down the line we can fight. They have a huge armies here, probably at war with the shadow demons. We can of course check diplomacy. So if we press on them, well, Skulkin is at war with everyone. So truly the Skulkin is the superior boss here compared to the shadow demons. Funny enough, but that's okay. That's okay. Casting another Zephyr bird. Yes. Again, channel of 4 turns left. Good for us, good for them, good for everyone. We are preparing an invasion on the enemy territories. Okay, you guys will join up. Well, I can't join up everyone, so he and then, well, maybe him, one more, yeah, no, not, we have 8, okay, 8 of course is our maximum army limit, so to speak. Well, it is, not so to speak, it is. Cheerful, again, it's a good thing that we are good with the humans, so our relations are great. What I'm gonna do here, I have huge amount of money, 834 people for the first time that I don't have to mass huge amount of forces just for in case. Gonna get some infantry, crossbowmen, and halberdiers. Halberdiers didn't prove, again, human soldiers do not prove to be that very effective and good at anything. So I'm gonna maybe go with this. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Champions Guild. I should remember the names that will give us best units of this town's race. What we are also having here is the ability to build the Ice Drake Riders, right? And with Mammoth Rider, we have Mammoth Rider, so it's gonna be like, oh my god, awesome! First time ever we see the Ice Drake Rider, and we see the Mammoth Rider. The Ice Drake Rider and the Mammoth Rider are definitely a good unit, but especially Mammoth Rider. He's mounted charge, wall crushing, strike, cold immunity. That's pure sex right there, people. Pure sex right there. 170 gold pieces. I'm gonna go with 1 or 2 Mammoth Riders like a boss. Like a boss. I'm gonna go with them. Gonna move out of the. Thank you. Now the point again, I'm building frozen witches, the frost witches, just to make freaking roads across the rivers. Much easier way to do stuff than just utilize boats. It takes time and precision to utilize the boats. Yeah. Okay. I have a feeling that the shadow demons are totally demolished by the orcs. I'm gonna hold here, excellent. I'm gonna capture that mine of the orcish horde, and then capture that one of their beautiful mana mine. Excellent, that's ours now. Screw you, orcs, and capture those windmills. Capture that and capture everything. I think most of these explored, as you can see, status explored. Okay, let's get the hell out of here, people. Let's get the hell out of here. I'm gonna leave him actually at this position so he doesn't get trapped again. We'll have to wait for the ice to melt to actually be able to utilize him. And let's see. Yes, I'll be able to reach him. Get some nice, yes, for 125, except get another hero. Excellent. Now we have 2 heroes. Why I love heroes? The thing is, I like that you have the ability to go without heroes and still get experience for your units, and go with the heroes and get the experience plus the experience for the heroes plus the amount of buff the hero himself can give your unit. It's always good to have thing to have in your army. So this is our first Siren hero. Pure sex, I say. Pure sex. So what I'm gonna do with the Siren hero, I was thinking, because maybe with the Frost Witch, go towards this, get that production stuff. But because I have no armies at this point, I should build some of my armies, or maybe finally build a stone wall. I'm gonna build finally a stone wall for my main city. Like, oh Jesus, like finally. No, I'm gonna move him. I'm gonna move him towards the same spot here. Combine one of these massive armies with him, and you have, like, I have 3 heroes then. 3 massive strong heroes. Okay, I'll leave him where he is, and he's gonna wait for this reinforcement. Hopefully this reinforcement will do well. It says defense is weak. I have no idea. I mean, Haunted Crypt, I'm presuming only the undead will be guarding that. We could be wrong. Of course, they are amassing troops before we can move in. Now, of course, if we wait overly too much, that could also be very problematic. But I am waiting, as you can see. I think this is per turn. We get like only 10 casting points back, and like, if we want, we have to wait more, 5 turns more, just to get a full 60. That would be bad, mostly because of the enemy massing troop on these stuff. Because I want to take this before they have a massive amount of troops. I do have strong stuff, and I will be able to utilize Zephyr, but to capture the magic relay as soon as my troops are in position, so they don't have ability to throw magic with their wizard. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, okay, we're gonna fall back with one of our raiders, to one of our cities that we have captured from Julia. That is her main city. Okay, you guys, okay. We have the Wolf Rider. He's gonna join up with this Siren leader. Nothing building here. Let's see our cities. Nothing. We're just producing merchandise. Excellent. We're gonna get our mammoths, and that's about it. Yeah, we're producing more soldiers just for in case. Here also soldiers just for in case if the orcs try to invade this part, and they are. Wow, they are actually invading this part. So they want to fight. So Monk is the next. Cancel him. Allow these raiders to be built. And Zephyr Bird. Ooh, no, I'm gonna use the Violent Storm for this actually. I have to choose. Sadly, I have to choose, and I'm choosing Violent Storm. I'm gonna fold this Zephyr Bird to help these guys out. Yeah, definitely now being surrounded by the orcs. I knew that they would do this, but I'm hoping they won't be able to cross this. And Walking Night Mountain, okay, Rider Steed. Again, none of them have the ability. They have penalty, so to reach this, they will need at least 2 turns to reach the main city here. So what I'm gonna do is move my Siren leader hero towards that position, and hopefully the Storm, of course, 1 turn, 2 turns. So 1 turn at least I'm gonna be able to damage those bastards there, hoping not to lose this city. If I lose the city, this is gonna be very bad. It's gonna be very, very bad. So it's a choice. It's a choice, I guess. Should I fall back with my leader, you know, and hope for the best and hope to reach this? Of course, no way. But still, I'm gonna save here, and next time we will see how this is gonna go. Oh wow, orcs are invading. So there goes that. It's gonna be awful, but it's gonna be good. So I hope you stay here and enjoyed this. I wish you all the best as always, and next time.